What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Krash and Thunders. I'm your host, Krash, and I got a special set of guests here with us. Stop, the boys from Spain.
Hello.
Wake up, Danny
Yay!
and Vega. There you go.
Hello,
So,
hello, motherfuckers.
yeah, there you go.
Thanks for having us.
So, guys, like I said, I did. You got Jacob there in the middle, and we got Danny to the right. Yes, my right anyway, and then we got Vega to the left. So, guys, I know. I guess we can start by saying welcome. We appreciate you guys coming onto the show. You know, we love having
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I guess without further ado, we can kind of jump in, give the audience, a little bit of your guys' background, like how you guys came to be as Stop, and kind of all the way up until now, I guess.
Yeah, well, well, I started the band like because I wanted to bring back rock and roll.
Right,
I went to loads of gigs down in Barcelona, and I never really got the pure essence of rock and roll from the bands they were touring back then. And I said, well, if I go to the old bands like Dinosaurs, then I got it, but they're rusty,
Right.
Then I wanted a new band doing that in a proper way, the way I thought it was the proper way, anyway.
Okay.
And then it took for me maybe 5 or 6 years to find these two fuckers, And I started the band with another lineup. They were in the band, but it was something that I could just start doing some gigs and spreading the word and at least finding the right mesh at the end, I ended up again on my own because nobody fucking understood what I was looking for. Well, I wanted the real attitude on a stage, the real show, the real entertainment, and the real songs that make everybody dance and sing,
Right.
And then, Vega came in, and he thought the band was already set. We just needed the guitar player, and I just lied to him. He came to
He cheated on me.
yeah, and then he just agreed to do a little try, and it was just me. And I said, where are the rest of the guys? I said, no rest of the guys. It's just you and me now. And where's the singer? I'm playing bass and I'm gonna sing as well. And because I didn't sing before that.
Right.
And then we started the thing, and then Danny was a follower of the band.
Okay.
And he also joined it no longer after this, and we started just kicking ass.
Nice. Yeah, they definitely do kick ass. There's no doubt about that. I think you found the perfect bandmates, so it sounds really good. But
the right thing to do was at the very beginning was finding the right people, because otherwise, if they don't have crazy people like me, they don't gonna stand me. They're gonna fight with me or things like that. If I'm gonna say, hey, we leave everything behind, we buy a van, we put all the equipment in the van, just with the suitcase, and move to the UK.
Yep.
The other guys would say, fuck you. I've got my girlfriend here, I got my good job here, or whatever. Then these fuckers, they just said yes straight away,
Yep. So
that was the right attitude. Rock and roll.
I guess one of my questions was gonna be, what made you guys go to the UK compared to Spain? Was it just the scene, a better scene, better opportunities?
Yeah. The live music in the live music scene in the UK is much richer. Is richer. You got pubs everywhere with live bands on, always everywhere, and we knew about it. And in Spain, you have to hire the venues, and then you have to go and do crazy silly miles one way, silly miles the other way back, and you lose money, and they don't pay a penny for the gigs there. And here in the UK, everybody respects music a lot, and then you don't have to hire the venues, you don't have to lose loads of money to go show, like, I don't know how many miles away from your home, where you cannot promote the gigs. They respect the music, they promote the gigs, they do hang the posters on the walls, they do talk about there's a gig here, so the band, even if it's not well-known band, there's gonna be some crowd there, you know. And we started from there.
Yeah, a lot of
So-
behind the scenes stuff, you know, definitely the
Exactly.
small details, definitely better seen and everything. So yeah, I don't blame you for moving over to, you know, moving to where the opportunity is, no doubt. So
Yeah, when you play rock and roll, you sing in English, the right place to be was the UK, because almost all the bands we love are from here. So it was the right move. And when we got here, it was after releasing the Unlimited album, the first album.
Yep.
And it was 2011.
9-ish or 10? Okay, yep.
11, yeah.
Okay, all right.
It was that. Then we moved here with just the band, you know. We didn't know anybody. We started playing the streets. The streets started being busy checking us, you know. People started, you know, following, and then we got gigs at the pubs same way, you know. 5 became 10, 10 became 20, and 20 became whatever, you know. And from there, from nothing, absolutely knowing anybody in the UK, from making a living without music, that was a hell of a trip, you know?
Oh hell yeah, that's all that matters. As long as you got the fans there, that you'll be set, you know. So that's the most important thing. So
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
So once you guys got to, so did you guys self-produce your first 2 albums then? Is that correct? Or
We self-produced all of them.
okay, yeah, well, okay, yes.
Nevertheless,
Was it only you guys though for the first couple? Because I know in like your last 2 releases you had some help. You brought in somebody to help you produce, correct?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We did the first album was self-produced, and the second one was produced by which is the producer of all the other albums, you know,
Okay.
Jose Luis. Jose Luis is our producer back in Barcelona. He's been doing an excellent job for us. The sound is powerful as it should be for rock and roll.
Yes.
And we're super happy with him, and he helps us understanding what we need for this kind of you know, solid rock and roll, as simple as it has to be and as catchy as it has to be, you know. He made us understand that, you know. And yeah, he helped us on Join the Party, which is the second album.
Yep.
Not Barceloningam, but then Get Selfit and Lowcost Life, which is the new one.
Yep. So yeah, definitely Join the Party. That was like one of the first songs I've heard from you guys, and that song just kicks ass. That's probably my favorite song from you so far. But I gotta say though, I mean, the other one I just heard a couple weeks ago, it was Drive Me Loco. That's a very good song too. I don't know how that got under my radar, but the last couple of weeks I've been like, where's this been? Like the last couple of years I've known you guys, you know. So, but with that being said, I am picking up some of your stuff here online because it's just, I was kind of waiting for you guys to come back over to the US because when you guys first came over, I wasn't aware of you. So definitely, and I usually like to always wait till the artist comes over to buy the stuff, you know, but with the virus stuff going on, who knows when that'll be, you know. So unless you guys could give us a little bit of update on North America or US touring for the new album.
Not yet. Hopefully we can do it, because we got quite a lot of people like, hey, telling us, hey, when are you guys coming back? And we really enjoyed your set and whatever. It was in
2015.
2015, yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, we did quite a long tour actually. It was from Los Angeles to Utah, down to Denver, down to Nebraska and Oklahoma as well.
Yeah. All right.
So it was quite a
a lot of that to the west side there. Yeah. Okay, cool.
But we came there with no promotion, with nothing, you know, and we just did the festival thing was very good, because we did a festival in Utah and a festival in Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Right. Yes.
And both gigs were absolutely amazing, and he helped us, you know, gain some fans, you know.
Exactly. I know Rocklahoma is a big staple, or was at least a big staple in like the mid 2000s all the way up until recently, at least, and definitely, but USA is kind of like a tricky market. Like if you're not mainstream or don't play an instrument, you're gonna, make it to the top of the charts. But if you play an instrument, you're gonna be screwed, So, so yeah, definitely, USA is a little rough, but you will find diehard fans over here, no doubt about that. So
yes, we felt like that when we came over there, and the first festival we did in Utah, everybody was sitting down away from the stage and things like that, and we started playing at this like 30 seconds of the first song already. We got all the crowd there, they were like craving for something like it, something crazy, something
exactly.
And rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it helps that you guys are younger too. Like a lot of Rocklahoma, it's the Godfathers, so to speak, bands, and definitely people, especially older people that are there at Rocklahoma, they want to see the younger generations kind of like be able to give the torch to them, So I think that definitely helps with you guys find even more diehard fans, find people that love you even more just for that, You guys are weathering the storm, Yeah,
because exactly. We just bring back the kind of party songs,
Exactly.
Everybody can sing along at the second chorus, and we wanted people to forget about their world for 1 hour or 2 hours show, and they don't know us, so we gotta write songs that go straight to the point,
real tongue in cheek, yes.
Exactly, that's it.
Well, go ahead.
No, then you got them, everybody understanding what you do very, very quick, and it's the only chance we have, the gig, no TV, no radio, no record sales, no nothing.
You kind of make it or break it live,
absolutely.
It's the only real tool we have these days. So
right. And I was gonna say, because I love your guys' tongue-in-cheek, like stylistic lyrics, like because you can go from kind of like something really solid, like on the new album here, you got like Turn My Life Around. That's like a real solid radio song, like not taking anything, like not saying it's mainstream or anything, but just real, anyone can connect to that, Then next you got Banana, which is like one of the most fun songs right next to it, and I love Banana, like I'm a big 80s guy, like as a hair metal, glam metal, whatever you want to call it, and that's what I kind of like attract you guys. You guys are kind of like, you're still doing that, and that's great to see, because that 90s alternative stuff that came after it, I don't want to be depressed. If I'm depressed, I don't want my music to be depressed, I want to have a good time. If I'm all alone drinking, I want to be at a party whether I'm alone or with 100 people, like with my music. So
that was, you just described this
perfectly. Awesome. Definitely. Hey, any band that can do that, you guys get a double thumbs up for me for that. You guys, I'm an instant fan just because of that, so and that's what the world needs. Like you said, the world needs that right now. So
yes, absolutely. It's right that, something that you want to enjoy. You don't want to be crying when you're out in a pub, trying to party, you don't want to
there's a time and a place for everything, but more
absolutely.
so than not, I want to party more times than not.
And not being too too serious, or not a joke band. It's not a joke band, or it's not a serious band. It's just crazy shit, that you can just join in and feel free, be yourself, and sing Banana along with us,
Exactly, man. I think that's what a lot of people can connect to your music, because a lot of people want to party, want to have a good time, and I don't see why, at least over here in the States, why that kind of dropped off. Are we like that depressed as a society, not just because of the virus, even before that, what, doesn't anyone want to have fun anymore? We were just born in the wrong generation, probably, I like to say that, but hey, we can try to bring it back. That's all we can do. So
that was our thing, you know. Our goal was bringing it back, and seriously, people is reacting really well. We just played a gig on Friday in a festival, Stone Dead Festival here, and we went on a stage to 2,000 people that never heard about us. But by the second song, everybody was doing what he's supposed to do with this kind of music, you know.
Hey, you pick up the fans wherever you can, whenever you can. You know, you guys, I seen your guys' live performances on like YouTube and such, and just you guys are great, you know. And there's no reason why no one would not want to move around, jump around, or have fun. You know, it's strange. It's a strange world out there, no doubt about that. But yeah, so we could talk a little bit about the last two releases here, Get Selfied and Low Cost. So what was the biggest change, I guess I could say, between those two albums in the studio? Was there anything totally different? Or okay,
well, first of all, the Get Selfied was recorded partially live, not entirely live, and Lowcost Life is recorded like a gig.
100%.
The three of us, myself singing, lead singing, and bass playing, and these two doing their own thing, and the background vocals as well. Everything like the real thing, you know.
Right.
And it did well. It is making a difference, actually. It's decent. It's decent. Everybody is always telling us that your live gigs are better than the albums. Always being told that, always. And we said, hey, why not doing it live, 100% live, you know, like the pure thing that the 70s or 80s, you know, you know, that let's show them what we are 100%.
Exactly.
Not editing anything, just the three of us playing the same, well, not in the same room, but different rooms, but same time, you know, and seeing each other, feeling the, you know, the vibes when you record by tracks. Everyone is isolated. It's like playing through a click or whatever, and that's cold, you know. We need to, you know, light the thing, you know, a little bit.
Get a lot of that digital stuff out of there, you know, kind of like make it real you know, old school sound.
It was challenging because when I didn't fuck up, he fucked up, or my lyrics were fucked up as well, you know. But at the end of the day, after a few hours warming the song up, and then a few hours more giving it a little more spins, then at the end of the day we got it right, and that was the take, you know. And we had to be, it was challenging because we had to stay fresh, not burn it, you know. And but the vibes were good.
And if for some reason something didn't sound quite right, we were not trying to force it. Like sometimes by tracks you do try to force it, like that's gonna be the good one, and you're playing on your own, especially drums, like where are my mates, you know? Where are they? I'm alone. But then if it didn't sound quite right, fuck that, turn the computer off, let's go for a beer, half an hour, whatever. Talk about some silly stuff we saw on Facebook, I don't know, anything, you know, different. And
beer or a cocktail.
And then after that we came back to the studio. Okay, let's give it another go, and if it doesn't sound right, we'll do it tomorrow. And then we did it, and that was the take, because we didn't think about it, just a bit of
no pressure.
No pressure whatsoever.
We took the new recording, the new album, as a live gig, a long one, and everybody, and every day for a song, for one song, you know. It was a different kind of a gig, and we got it right. We were scared at the first, you know, first takes. We were a bit of what was going to happen. We didn't know if it was going to be as solid as it was before, you know. But once we started playing,
we realized it wasn't that difficult as we expected. So
we thought, hey, we can do this. Actually, we can do this.
It's actually something good.
Exactly. When we thought, well, if this is like a gig, then gigs is what we've done the most. We've been playing for about 200 gigs every year since 2011, you know.
Right.
But it's like we were used to this. We didn't understand what the band needed at the studio. We needed to do it the way we were used to do it. You know, it was the three of us go play, feel it right, and then we all felt right.
Yeah, it felt supernatural. What
Oh,
feels
yeah, I was
weird,
gonna say it had to have been natural for you guys being in
Yeah.
more of a live setting, like you guys like.
Yeah.
You know.
but we didn't know. We had to try it. But what feels weird is the other thing. Now
Yeah,
going
right.
to the studio, as I said, without everyone else, me and the click, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, and for example, the spontaneity, you know, that spontaneous thing, it had to be there for rock and roll.
Mhm.
These days, every band sounds the same, like super powerful, like a wall of sound that comes straight to you without any dynamics. And we thought, hey, this is not the way we are. We're party guys, you know. We like to get, you know, in the mood, you know, like, I don't know, as it was Bon Scott there, you know, or somebody else. We're just this kind of people, you know. We're not perfect. It shouldn't be perfect. Rock and roll has to be with a little raw thing, you know.
Yes, I agree.
You know, and we found it, and it worked really well. And we could add some more extra, maybe ground vocals or background vocals or some little guitars every now and then. But the bass, the basic thing, the bass of the song was 100% live.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what we are. And when you come to the gig, that's what you're gonna get, you know.
Exactly. And I was gonna say the new record does sound really well. It sounds really good. I could tell a little bit difference, you know, like that you guys are kind of like doing it, like, I guess you could say it sounds a little more natural, if that makes sense. Like what we've been saying. It just sounds like you guys kind of are hitting on all cylinders right now, you know. Compared to the last few, not saying that the last few albums weren't any good, they were great, but something with this, it does click, you know, something's clicking.
Yeah.
So we couldn't agree more with you.
We just need thousands of people like you.
Yeah, hey man, yeah, we'll try. I'll push this out, man. No doubt, I'll push you guys out, man. Like I said, we need more people like you. We need more bands, you know, like you. At least especially in the USA, man. It's not 1989 anymore over here.
I know. Yeah. Well, we wanted to bring it back, but not exactly the right thing, the same thing, you know. It's what we are. It's like another band. It's like if we were going pick us up from the 80s and bring us now, but with the sound these days and a little bit spin of craziness and spontaneity, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta have your own spin. Yeah.
That some people at the end of a gig, one comes to me and say, you got that Twisted Sister thing. You got that Kiss thing.
Yeah.
You got that Guns N' Roses thing. You got that ICDC thing. Said, if one comes with the same thing, okay. You know, that was what we wanted, but bring it back, not the same, you know, being ourselves as well, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Not trying to pretending anything, you know.
And that's what you guys' charm is. It's not like you guys are a copycat either, you know.
No, we don't want to be that. No.
Yeah, exactly.
There's plenty of tribute bands, already too many in our opinion. So let's leave it there.
I hear you.
You know, evolution, we really think evolution is natural in music, and that's how it should be.
Right.
Because if there was no evolution, we would still be playing Johnny B. Good, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great, but
it's great. We love it. But
what we've been told a lot is it's like a band from the 80s or 90s that has gone through all these years without losing any or trying to get into another fashion kind of thing, you know, like when Nirvana came in, all those bands changed it to more dark thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like it never happened to you guys, and now there you go doing this now, you know, and with a modern sound, but doing it the way it should be done.
I hear you. I agree 100% with you on that one right there. So we're talking a little bit about like these different bands here. I want to ask each one of you which band for each of you now, like you could say your favorite band or which band you draw the most influence from. I know that's kind of like an on the spot thing. It doesn't have to be, you know, a perfect answer, but, you know, just roughly, you know, kind of like where you draw influence from, or just who you want to pop on the CD or record player all the time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, all of them.
I know it's a tough question, because if you would ask me, I would be like, yeah, you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes, man. So I just didn't know if there was something like a band that you guys really kind of attract to.
Yeah, it could be any of them, like from the ones I said already, like maybe Motley Crue or then Metallica maybe as well, you know, sometimes. Or
early Metallica.
We go back, it's going to more mellow shit, that like Journey.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And or even though what's the other band? Or more 70s things, Deep Purple. We love Deep Purple, or White Snake, and
there you go.
Led Zeppelin. All these bands as well. They got a the real thing is always attractive for us, you know. It's like
exactly, and
Alex Cooper, like I don't know, AC/DC.
And
everybody.
I can hear all that in your guys's all throughout your discography. You know, I can hear like all these different influences. I can pick up, oh, maybe there's a little bit of White Snake there. Oh, maybe there's a little bit of Crew right there. You know, and I think you, like you guys said, you guys put your own spin on it, make a concoction of it, and hey, here you go. Here's Lowcost Life. You know, so there you go.
Yeah, Stop is basically what we see, what we've seen of each band. And what we've taken from each band, you know, and I like this, and I'm gonna cook all this in one big bowl of motherfucking rock and roll, you know.
Good stuff. Yeah, so I mean, like, because I did want to say also, we do always kind of like ask this question to all of our artists that we have on the show, and you can also, each of you can answer, or as a group can answer. What is it that you guys love about music so much?
Wow.
Yeah, that's usually the first couple words that everyone says. Oh man, yeah.
Maybe I could say the freedom, because once you're on stage, that's yours. You can do whatever the fuck you like, and that's power. That feeling of power, of freedom, not power, freedom. Like, it's my time now.
Yep.
Yeah, the most of it is when it comes to a gig, because you don't play music to stay at home, you know. You play music because you're gonna show everybody what you do, what you learn, or what this new riff or this new chorus that you expect everybody to sing, you know. And as you did as a teenager, maybe when you got a CD that you like and you swap it with other friends. Hey, you gotta check this band, and or as the DJ does at the disco, you know. Then next song is the one they want now. They've been dancing a lot and they need more quiet stuff, or they've been dead. Then I need this quick tempo song to wake them up, or things like that, you know. It's the gig. Is the magic when it happens, the magic when you connect with the people, you know. There is a connection. It doesn't matter if it's 5 or 50 or 5,000. It's the connection when you get the tension from the crowd. They are into your gig already.
Right.
That moment, it pays all the bills. It's like no price for that. It's something that everybody forgets about the world. Not even not only the crowd, ourselves.
Right.
And it's, I don't know.
It's magic.
It's magic. It's magic because everybody's dancing, singing, smiling, or just checking you, whatever. But you know you got their connection, and then that's music for us. It should be live as it was in the very beginning in the history, you know. Classical, they didn't record albums. They did it in front of people.
All live, yeah.
And that's it. That feeling that is happening not only because the band is being like performing really well or playing it really well. It is the sympathy you get, or you give and you get back, you know. When you give that sympathy, that they bring it back to you.
Yes.
Something that everybody connects and everybody forgets about the world. That's pure and beautiful. I don't know how to call it.
Yeah, does seem to be an answer for a lot of musicians too. Like just the vibe that you get and the energy that you get from your fans and what you guys put in is what you get back, and
yeah.
And we as fans also feel that too, and we appreciate it as well. So that's, I think, what live music is greatly missing, and what people are greatly missing out on, is the live music aspect of things. Not just listening to on your phone or a CD, whether how convenient that is and such, but it does not take the place of live performance,
Yes.
So
absolutely.
So yeah,
it's a very good feeling, and it feels really well. And all the people that's into rock and roll, they go to the gigs or they play the gigs. You can see them. They keep themselves really young. It's a meditation. Like everybody is like in a very brutal way.
Yes, yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's highly
it's
great.
So I guess, guys, if you guys, like I said, this is your platform. You guys can go ahead if you guys want to say anything about the new album, Lowcost Life, or anything about your upcoming shows or whatever. You guys have the floor. You guys can take it for a couple minutes or so. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk.
Everybody can check the website of the band, stoptheband.com. You can find there everything, all the merchandise, all the upcoming gigs, all the info about the band,
and the news as well. It's
everything.
got a little updated, always updated site there.
The
So
links for Instagram and
everything
social media.
that they can follow us on Instagram is Stop Official.
Yeah,
Like
Stop Official.
Facebook is Stop Official as well, I think.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Not many bands that got this name.
Yeah, and I will put all that in the description below then on the video as well.
Just because we don't always post the same shit. Like we have a TikTok now. Can you believe it?
Oh man, yeah.
I still can't.
Yeah.
So we don't post the same things in one social media platform or the other. It's just different stuff. So if they want to see everything we do all the time, just all these links are.
Yeah.
All right.
And if they want a band that put a smile on their faces, that's how we are for you.
Exactly. And keeping the spirit alive, my man. You guys are doing great. So
thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I've been a fan for a while now, probably at least a couple years, and like I said, probably joined the party-ish around that time. And haven't looked back. You guys, everything you guys release is great. Even the videos are funny. Like I love you guys' videos as well. So definitely. And I was gonna say, who comes up with like the ideas for the videos? Is it kind of like a group effort, like collective, like, hey, let's kind of like, make a tongue-in-cheek video along with these lyrics as well, Yeah,
it's a bit of the three of us. It's a bit of a part of a kind of a stop thing.
Sometimes Jacob is bringing that raw idea, and then we are all adding shit.
Oh yeah. There's no limits. Like one base idea, and then we can do this and this and this, and it gets fucked up.
On. Yep.
when I came with the idea for the last call, the one that we go on like old man.
Yeah.
They both wanted to kill me. What the fuck, dude? Really? Hey, but is that wrong? That is right. Is that wrong? That is right? When do you expect to rock and roll? It has to be wrong, and what else can you do? It's already been done, and we thought that then they thought, well, you're right then, because if you can make three old men look like rock stars, like jumping around, it's something that an old man never would do, like jumping like crazy, playing, rocking, screaming, drumming the fuck out of the drums. And
it grabs your attention. It grabs the viewer's attention like that, and that's what you want. You want eyes on you, So,
exactly. That was it. Just to go on in front of the camera with the same looks that rock and roll, it's cool. For the looks are cool, it's got to be like that, but every now and then you got to be different. You got to be yourself and go with the craziness,
exactly.
We realized it's a bit similar to like our records, like the music. It has to go together. We're not trying to put too much makeup on anything musically or in the videos. Like if seems in music videos like everyone is trying to be the toughest guy and the most gorgeous one, makeup, perfect hair.
Right.
We all
Absolutely perfect. We've seen that before.
we've seen the guys with the baseball bats breaking the windows so many times. You know?
Yeah.
So tough, yeah.
And-
And
and
we're not
after-
the prettiest. We're not the most handsome either, so we don't go there. We just go to the serious stuff.
Yeah, and
Right.
after so many times, it's like, what does it even mean anymore? You know, just like destroying
Right.
stuff, you know, and just trying to look like pretty like someone else. You know, you, like you said, you guys do your thing, and you can tell, you know, it's real.
Yeah, we try to you know, grab the people's attention by doing wrong things, saying wrong things, and not making much sense on the things we say either. You know, and it's like, well, fuck it, because rock and roll is gonna be like that. It's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be. The freaks are on the side, you know.
Unpredictable, maybe.
You know, we have been bullied. We're the ones that nobody wants. We've been the ugly duck forever. That's
Right,
rock
right.
and roll. Come on, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
man.
play for these people. We play for these young lads. They don't get the girls. They don't get the cars. They don't get this shit. You know.
Right.
Here we are to tell them, don't worry, you're cool as well.
Yeah.
You're
You're right here
you're
with
gonna
us,
find your
man.
moment. It's gonna come. Your moment is gonna come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise, look at us doing
Yeah,
this.
man. Hey, you guys are doing something right. You guys are doing something right. So, man, I just want to appreciate you guys, Vega, Jacob, and Danny. I love you guys. You guys are great. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. We appreciate it so
Always.
much. And the boys from Stop Stop, you know, never
Thank you
thought
very
I would
much.
be interviewing Stop Stop, you know, just a couple years ago. But look, here we are. You never know where you're gonna
Here
be.
we are
Yeah, good shit, man.
having a nice chat with you. Thank you very much
Hell
for
yeah.
having me.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man. And guys, if you like what we're doing here on Krash and Thunders, click the subscribe button, click the like button. That also helps as well. And leave a comment for Stop Stop. You know, I'm sure they'll be around to check out the video here. Might leave you guys a comment back. You know, so all right, guys. I
Hey,
guess
don't leave a fucking comment. What the fuck you doing? You watching this shit, motherfucker?
yeah, you gotta tell them, man. You gotta tell them. Sometimes they get a little shy. They get a little shy on us. You know.
Go click subscribe. This man is helping rock and roll. You should help it as well. Without you guys, there's nothing.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys coming on once again. So
Thank you.
But thank you. Our pleasure.
and
Thank
we will
you.
be in touch, guys. There ain't no doubt about that. So and
Okay,
let us know. Like I said, our platform is yours. And if you guys want to come back on here, give some news on a tour or maybe a
if
new
we ever
album
get-
upcoming, you know, in the
If
future.
we ever got like a kind of a tour in the US again, then we'll go for it. And for a new album, whatever,
Right.
just
Yeah.
let us go. Let us know, and we will be here for you.
Sounds good, guys. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on, and I guess that's all we have for you today. So, guys, click that like button and the subscribe button. We'll see you guys later. I'm Krash, Danny, Jacob, and Vega from Stop Stop, and we will see you guys later.
Rock and roll.
Bye.